So let's begin. So we'll start heart space connecting place with closing our eyes. And just becoming aware of our surroundings. And gently let the external world fall away. And bringing awareness to the body outline. And even letting that fall away. Now bringing awareness to the interior. And time starts to slow down. And we start to relax more and more. So as we journey this place, it doesn't really matter what's going on in the external world, whatever noises are around or happenings are going on. It's all part of something that takes us deeper and deeper into inner space. Just let any noises or anything going on in the external environment draw you in deeper and deeper to inner space. And to feeling more and more relaxed. In this way, we just practice being with whatever is. In a way that whatever is takes us deeper and deeper into our meditation. And helps us feel more and more relaxed. So as always, I'll just get you now to check in on your spine. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall as you can possibly go. Sometimes it's good to have the chin tucked in a little bit towards the body. The chin tucked in a little bit towards the body. So you get that nice elongation of the spine up through to the crown chakra. Or you might like to imagine a central channel moving from your base chakra through the heart chakra up through the crown chakra. So no matter where you find yourself in this journey, you can always check in at any time. Am I sitting up straight? Can I straighten myself up? Can I sit any taller? It's always worth just going for a little interruption to where you're at, just to bring your spine back up nice and straight, and then you drop straight back into where you were. So I'll leave that to you to make the adjustments throughout this meditation, to always remind yourself to pull yourself back up. And this way Shakti, energy, can flow uninhibited through your whole central channel. And that alone is a really beautiful cleansing and purifying process, just to sit nice and tall. And in that sitting nice and tall, and even for those of you lying down or drawing or doing yoga, I now invite you to start a process of releasing any tension out of your body. Do a body scan and just see if there's anywhere where you're holding tension. All of us are holding tension all the time. It's just to what degree. Even very, 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 very relaxed people will still be holding tension somewhere. It'll just be deeper and more subtle or more precise. So sometimes when we release tension, we don't even know we were holding it until we feel this release. But let that inspire you. To remain faithful to the process of releasing, knowing that there's always something we can release. There's always a tension or a contraction somewhere that's just possibly blocking Shakti a little bit, or a lot. So we're just doing a body scan, seeing if we're holding on to tension anywhere in the body. And relaxing that tension. I can feel my midriff opening up a lot and my belly opening up a lot, as if like I'm creating a massive amount of space in my belly for some reason, for energy to flow. Some of you might tune into even your head, which it doesn't necessarily have muscles in the skull, but you could feel sometimes there could be tightness, energetic tightness. Maybe you could imagine or feel or sense that you're relaxing your skull. You can be as creative and playful as you like, as you find ways and ways and ways to signal to your body to relax. Relaxing, relaxing, relaxing any tensions. Did you hear that exhalation that came through? That's a group exhalation. Even for those on the replay, that belongs to all of us. And that's the best sign that we're releasing tension. A lovely deep exhale that comes out of the big wow. As we begin to release tension, we'll naturally start to exhale. We'll naturally start to expand. We could naturally feel sinking energy, dropping. As if we're dropping tension. We could feel some shifts or waves of energy as tension is releasing. All manner of phenomena can start to occur as we release tension, because where energy might have been blocked or doing some funny things to compensate, it can suddenly be released, and we can have some soft, soothing, subtle phenomena, but we can also have some strong, even a bit surprising phenomena. Just relaxing. Breathing a little deeper. Releasing. Just checking in on the spine. Maybe pretend something is pulling us up through the center, pulling us up, up, up. I like to imagine angels are pulling me up through the center. Beautiful, luminescent white light moving through the center like a cord, and I'm being pulled up, up, up. And then straight back into the releasing. You'll see how quickly you release. Releasing any tension. Letting go. There's nothing to hold on to. There's no need to hold on to any tension in the body. Just attuning to the parts of the body that are opening up. You get more and more comfortable and more confident to release energy, any tension. You're doing really, really well. Your body likes this. letting go of any tension. Some might feel more and more opening. Some might feel more and more expanding. It's wonderful to observe Shakti, energy, and how she moves in the body. You can get to a point where you just trust in the intelligence of Shakti. She'll do all the work. She knows what to do. She knows where you're holding tension. She knows how to open up the channels so that tension can just fall away by nature. She knows exactly what's best for you at any point in time. In a way, all we need to do is get the ball rolling and relax enough. As if to relax into the divine arms of Shakti and let her take care of us. Let our energy body take care of us. And then we become like Shiva. Shiva's the awareness. You might understand that as the observer. If your observer is aware of all things at all times in this moment, it's that kind of observation. But it can focus into Shakti and follow her. Like I like to say, Shiva loves Shakti. Shiva loves Shakti. Shiva loves to follow Shakti. That's awareness. Loves to connect with movement in the body and journey together. Shiva loves Shakti. So if you become aware of a pulsation moving through your body, you're starting to tap into what might be called Kundalini energy. When Shiva connects to Shakti, the two of them begin to dance together, dance. In the Tantric tradition, we would say ceaseless interpenetration of Shiva and Shakti. the Taoist philosophy of yin yang, we hear the ceaseless intermingling of yin and yang. But in the tantric, we hear the ceaseless interpenetration. As if Shiva penetrates Shakti, Shakti penetrates Shiva. Bring awareness to movement, energy, power. And that movement, energy, and power is of awareness. Some understand that awareness to be stillness. So we could say this is how stillness moves. Or awareness dancing. So I'm just going to leave you for a minute just to be with your sense of awareness and energy movement as one being. And just bringing your awareness to the heart chakra. Bringing awareness or Shiva to the heart chakra. This is heart space connecting place. So I feel to anchor our awareness in the heart. Or invite you to anchor your awareness in the heart. Or invite all of us to anchor awareness in the heart. Start to attune to Shakti in the heart chakra. So that means attuning to movement or energy or power or light. These are all many synonymous terms for Shakti. Bringing awareness or Shiva to her is to join Shiva and Shakti so that they're married together in your heart. Now I invite all of you to make a practice for the next minute or two to release any tension from your heart. So we're talking heart chakra, but we also know the heart, the physical heart nearby is a muscle. It's probably holding on to a lot of tension as well. But also the heart chakra, I love this saying in English, it's like the heartstrings, like guitar strings, the heartstrings. You know, when we say, oh, it pulls on my heartstrings. I like to imagine heartstrings at this point, and instead of them being really tense, like a guitar string, just releasing any tension out of the heartstrings, if that's helpful for you as a metaphor. So drawing your awareness into the heart and gently signaling to your heart it's okay to let go of any tension. And take care of yourself if any phenomena is to arise. It's okay. It's all okay. Great Spirit, I ask that if any of us are holding tension in our heart, that you can help us at this time and at all times. Gently release any tension that does not serve us at this time. To gently release any tension from our heart that does not serve us at this time. To gently release any tension from our heart that does not serve us at this time. Gently release any tension in our heart that does not serve us at this time. once again, we might find that we start the process with our consciousness by focusing into the heart, invoking the support of Great Spirit to release any tension. And we abide in that focus until there's a shift and we notice Shakti. Shakti's taking care of everything. And we don't have to do anything. Just be. And come back to that beautiful space of Shiva awareness. Observing Shakti do her thing. Shiva might notice some movement. Maybe it's the heartbeat. Maybe it's the blood moving. Maybe it's like a drum beating. Maybe there are ancestors that sat around fires for millennia beating this drum of the heart, drumming us all into life. Maybe. Shiva loves Shakti. And just relaxing. Just relaxing. You're all doing so well. To be here in presence. And just relaxing. Just relaxing. To be here in presence. And just relaxing. Just relaxing. To be here in presence. Gonna round up soon. I know, it's terrible. It's so beautiful to come into these really well set space within ourselves and to do it in a group like this. It's just as powerful to work in a group in a non-local way as it is to work locally. We really get to know this in no uncertain terms by using the internet. But we've always known this before the internet. Just want to honor all of you that have made this journey to this point. Thank you. Thank you for your presence. And thank you for your sincerity in showing up and setting yourself up and abiding in this journey. And however you abided in it was perfect. It was all part of something That is the eternal Tao that is now. And it was all part of something for all of us. We can let the thinking mind go, because it doesn't matter what that might be. And just attune to the depths of feeling and connection here. Even if you're watching on the replay, you're in this circle with us. And I'd like to extend that circle to all the ancestors that have beat the drum for all of us for millennia. Drummed us, sung us, danced us into life. Give thanks to the ancestors, those that were truly aware, and those that took care for all of us. So once again, thank you. And if you could just take a moment to honor yourself and your ancestors for taking the time to sit in presence, awareness. If you'd like to say a prayer for yourself and for all beings, you're welcome to do that now. Bring our hands together in a prayer position to say thank you. However you like to say thank you, in whatever language you like to say thank you to Spirit. I was taught to say Sena. The meditation is over. From this place you can start to move. You might like to move gently, slowly. You might like to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Start to stretch a little bit. And still apply Shiva to Shakti, awareness to movement. Might like to bend, curl, twist, yawn, stretch, shake, crack. And slowly get ready to just sit in a comfortable place. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And sit in a comfortable place, and we can do some Q&A. And just take a few more minutes. You don't have to hurry coming out of a nice deep meditation. I'm not sure if meditation's the right word, but it'll do for now. Wow. Reminds me at the end of some yoga classes after lying in Shavasana for 10 minutes or so. It's last thing you want to do is wake yourself up and shake yourself up and get up, but you've got to get up and go. The next class needs to start. But it's just so beautiful to be in that spaciousness and feel one with the unified field. So lovely. And to feel the weight of awareness is sunken into a much deeper place within us. It's buzzing around the head. It's like, wow, the center of awareness is so much deeper in my being. And my being is so much more deeply embedded in the unified field. One of the things that really motivates me to do this with you is, I think we all know, like, once we arrive in a much more released, relaxed, deeper space within our being, it feels wonderful. And I think we wonder why we don't do this more often, or reorientate our general way of being to be a lot deeper in terms of our embodied awareness. So my understanding of someone that's been quite hyperactive most of their life is that it can be hard to switch out of our ordinary way of being into these deeper places. It just can be hard to make a start. So that's why I thought to offer something regular. So all we have to do is arrive and just sit, and that's easy. And then I can guide us here, and then yeah, it's such beautiful training for the body, because when it drops in deeper, you'll be like, oh yeah, I can drop in deeper a lot easier and quicker, and I can stay a lot longer, and I can switch out of stressed out and nervous and tense into released and easy and relaxed much easier. So that's going to make life a whole lot better. So I thought, yeah, let's make a meta practice of practicing releasing together and arriving in this space. And then my idea is to keep this space unstructured and open and free. And if questions arise at this time, I'll do my best to answer them. If you have comments, I'm happy to read them out. The only guidelines I would give at this time is to stay in the spirit of the meditation. And so if there's something present for you that you would like to share, I think that would be perfect. If that's something that is present for you is energetic, oh, I can feel my heart is beating stronger, or something like that. If that experience of presence awareness is in the visionary channel, you might like to share something of what you're experiencing in terms of a vision. A vision doesn't necessarily have to be visual. A vision can be with any of the senses in terms of inner vision, inner hearing, inner sensing. As you can tell, when we were doing the meditation, I had a vision of the ancestors, or I had a vision of the drum, and then I had an energetic something. We'll see it back on the replay, whatever happened there, and boom, the ancestors were there. And so describe that. If there's something that's occurred for you throughout the meditation that was like that, you're very welcome to share, and I'll read that out. And it's lovely to share for a couple of reasons, because it gives you an opportunity to express what was there for you, which can be nice. Also, if something was moving through you, like an ancestor, it might want to express itself through you. So let it, if you can. Also, because it is a group experience, the chances are that something you experienced that felt personal to you is meaningful to the group, or specifically meaningful to others in the group, or might hold a piece of the puzzle to something that might emerge later on as the gestalt, or the what was available as a group experience in terms of awareness or consciousness. It might dawn on us all later. And so maybe something you have to share now might just seem like, oh yeah, this was my experience. But then later, tomorrow, the day after, for some of us, it could be like, oh wow. I actually went to an online workshop on the weekend, and somebody shared something that was a very ordinary experience in their daily life, and something I think everyone could relate to. And then I had exactly the same experience the next morning, and it was kind of funny. But it linked me into something that was part of their awakening journey around something that experience triggered. And then I had the same experience the next day, and I'm like, oh, we're part of a continuity of experience here. So you never know what you express, how that could be possibly useful, meaningful, perfect for us all. Okay, so yeah. And the only other guideline is do your best to try and not get too heady about things. As I mentioned before, I love headspace, but I think because we're in it all the time, let's just make a nice little container just to, you just wait over there, headspace. We're going to just make some more room for heart space or embodied awareness. So in that heart space, I mean all of us, our whole being. Okay, so if you'd like to leave a comment in the chat box or ask a question, you're welcome. And I am going to see how I can find that on my phone. Let's just pray everything goes okay. It's not there. What else comes up? This is from Natalie. Are you in Sydney, Natalie? I just wanted to say thank you for leading this Kirilly. I felt the breath connection and was conscious of sharing this moment with others on the live, which was lovely. Yeah, thank you, Natalie. Yeah. I felt the presence of everyone like straight away, like as if everyone just instantly like dropped into, I don't know, just sort of like pure presence awareness. It was like, I felt straight away, like I'm working with experienced meditators, like, or people that have a practice around yoga, or who just sort of know this space, who can just sort of drop into it. I'm in Nam, in Melbourne. Ah, okay. Hope things are going well for you down there in Melbourne. Okay. So maybe there's not really any questions or comments coming through. Actually, I'm totally fine with that. I understand that I think if the meditation's really successful, a lot of people won't feel like talking or making comments because that'll take us a bit into headspace. And it's interesting because my experience of shifting out of presence awareness and then going back into the thinking mind always feels like a sacrifice. It always feels like, oh no, like, no, do I have to? So, yeah, it's interesting. I feel a distinct shift when I go into the thinking mind of like, as if I have to walk through a door. I'm like, okay, we're going into that realm, and that realm has its own game rules, its own, we call it the amusement park of duality. So there's a lot going on in it, and it's total madcappery, and I enjoy it for all it is when I'm there. But then when I close the doors on it and I drop back into presence awareness, and the thinking mind's gone, and it's just like, yeah, it definitely just feels like a realm to visit, and then to just drop back out of, and getting really conscious of crossing that threshold into the thinking mind and consciously coming back home out of it, because I can get easily lost in the madcappery of it all. It's interesting too when you're able to abide in that place of awareness, the Shiva Shakti in union space, it's like having such a beautiful view of all these aspects of consciousness, the thinking mind being just one tool or one aspect or one domain of awareness. There's lots of different domains of awareness. So I think if these meditations are successful, most of us will probably just want to continue to sit and not do much at all at the end of them. That would be a sign of success, because it really does feel like, I have to give something up to want to go and start a conversation now or something. That being said, I'll just check if there's any comments, otherwise we can round up. Oh, here's another comment. Mandy, thank you. The energy was beautiful. I felt the energy dancing, swirling and ribboning from my base up. Oh, I want to read the whole thing. I felt the energy dancing, swirling and ribboning from my base up through to the top of my spine, and so much more. Just taking a moment to shift back. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I felt this this dancing energy, the swirling up the spine. It's so nice. So nice. Yeah, it becomes very erotic and playful when we start to recognize this union of Shiva and Shakti, this awareness, Shiva connecting to Shakti, movement, energy, power, light. And it's like when they travel together, it's like everything in the universe starts to synchronize and starts to move as one. And like one of the best metaphors, of course, for that is, dancing. I'm seeing like ballroom dancers, all those great ice skating ballroom dancers, just watching the way energy separates from awareness, and awareness keeps his eyes on Shakti, and then they come back in and they play together and they move together, and then break apart. And we can observe that when we're actually meditating. And that's why I knew I was with experienced meditators today, because it seemed like the energy just went cluck, and it didn't take much conscious effort at all to bring this awareness of Shiva and Shakti together, and then boom, it just shifts so quickly and Shakti would take over. And it's like, oh, we get to just be Shiva now, what's Shakti? And then, whoa, now we get to play as Shiva and Shakti playing together. So yeah, it felt really, really good. That's why I'm very, very grateful for all of you that have come. And yeah, got this fire started, this fire dancing started. Very nice, very nice. So I will be showing up at this time every 2 weeks. And on the other weeks, I'll be showing up at my 9 a.m. So I'm in Thailand. So I'll always put the times up on my Facebook page, Kirilly Cosmic Space Priestess, or my new IG page, Instagram, Kirilly Cosmic Space Priestess, or in the community tab on the YouTube page, Kirilly Cosmic Space Priestess. So if you get really lost or confused, you can just message me at any of those places or email me at love@kirilly.space. As well, if you're looking for an astrology reading, you're welcome to contact me at love@kirilly.space, online therapy, and also manifestation mentoring. So if you're curious about any of my services or you want to recommend them to friends or people that you might come across, you can guide them to my website, www.kirilly.space, or any of those other social media places. And yeah, you're totally welcome to email me and I will answer those emails. So thank you. And yeah, if you want to make a weekly practice of this, I think it'd be fabulous to have like the quality of people we've had today, like a stock standard set of people to come as many times as possible, because yeah, it really it's so powerful. Like last time I did this, thank you, Nicole. The blends of orange and yellow were brilliant. Wow, amazing heart is still racing and so inspired. So much love to you all. Oh, cool. Awesome. The blends of yellow and orange. Oh, was there something happening on the screen? Is that what you're talking about? I was thinking that you're having in the inner vision. We will find out later. Yeah, when I did the Heart Space Connecting Place last year, a lot of people got it on the replay, and it's just each one of these has turned out to be such good medicine for people. So I super appreciate inner vision. Okay, good. Nice to hear. Great. Excellent. Oh, I got the orange and yellow hearts as well. It's really nice. Yeah. For some reason, the orange and yellow sounds familiar, but I don't recall specifically having orange and yellow vision. But when I read that comment from you, it just somehow seemed familiar. So that's nice. Yeah. So it's just saying that these broadcasts become like medicine for people. And I think it's, yeah, really, really powerful, the people that show up to do this meditation, knowing that it'll stay up online, so it'll ripple out. People will pick up this meditation whenever they pick it up. And this energy that we've experienced here is alive and will stay alive. So thank you. Thank you for being that blessing medicine with us all. Okay, so until next time, thank you everyone, and ciao for now.